All right, Joe, we are starting the first podcast or slash video slash whatever this is.
Discussion board.
All right, it's explain, Joe. Tell him. Hit him with it.
Basically, we don't want to consume anymore. We think we think higher consciousness, self-sustaining, and growing both of those things, growing yourself, realizing there's more to life, realizing this is infinity, and we're gonna go day to day, giving updates, relating it to topics, and we'll keep progressing from there.
And you guys can
And
comment down below topics and we will answer to them. Like as in like example, like let's say you guys can say like, "Oh, there was an earthquake in Antarctica." Like I don't know, like just giving a random example. There was an earthquake in Antarctica.
you know,
What is it? Like I thought this was crazy. Did the aliens do it? Okay. Some stuff like that, okay? And send it up and we'll tell you, dude. We'll talk with the aliens, no cap. No, but we'll discuss it and see, especially alien stuff. That stuff is good, man. But
ETs.
ETs, man. Yo,
Who even
I
knows?
think they're
Could
pretty
be
real,
ours,
bro.
could be theirs, could be a
But
combination of both.
today's topic is consume. Right, Joe?
So basically, I haven't wanted to consume, and I feel like I breached the hold that they had on me where you just want to continuously consume the next product, whether
The
it's
next
tangible or
iPhone.
intangible.
The next Fortnite skin. Just funneling the paycheck into Fortnite.
Exactly.
Jesus, like if you really look at it from the thing is, I think a lot of I don't know
I,
why. I don't know why, but people are obsessed with getting like the new thing, like insanely. And there's no reason to. Like you should be investing that money or saving that money or buying like I don't know, like stuff you need. Like what?
Basically, all I've been focusing on is how to put my money in the best places. I've started to question, you realize that there's big banking, big brother, big tech, all this stuff.
Mhm.
There's more that meets the eye. There's more that the normal person knows about is going on behind the scenes. So it makes you question banking, it makes you question interest and where your savings is actually going.
Mhm.
And by savings, that could mean money, that could mean
Well,
storable
if you keep
food.
if you literally keep it, the thing is, if you keep it in savings and you're not like putting it into an active thing, like some either like some
Just basically
mutual
makes you
fund,
want
S&P
more out of
500,
everything.
something like that. Because if you just keep your money in savings, you're getting like outpaced by inflation, man. Like just on average, and you're losing your like the value of your money, and that's like the
I feel
bank
like
stealing from you.
it just makes you yearn for more in every aspect of your life, and you simplify your aspect of life into yourself, what
Into
affects me.
what makes you happy.
You have some empathy, of course, but you just realize I have to better everything. Now, I don't want to get obsessed with money. I'm not obsessed with money, but I don't think savings
It's
is it
about not
anymore.
no I know, but it okay. The thing is, and some people will literally go into this and be like, "Oh my god!" But then you're obsessed with money that you're so scared of spending it. But it's not really that. It's more like, okay, why would you need the new iPhone every year, and why would you need the new product every year, or the new car every year, or all these things, or why? Like, think about this. This is like the biggest thing. People like will get a raise. Like, let's say somebody's making $50,000 a year, okay, and the next year he's making 100,000, okay, he wouldn't be like, okay, now I have $50,000 to invest for my retirement or something. That's not what would happen, dude. And I swear to God, this is like, I've looked this up. You know what he would do? He would then up his living standard so that now he has a higher living standard and still not saving or doing anything. He's just spending, consuming, new product, new car. And that's
So we're
crazy, bro.
we're
That's
basically all on the
insane.
same
That's
financial
everybody.
level. We're all on the same financial level, give or take,
Yes, because the
but we're
people who
not on the
make
same
more.
mental level.
No, yeah, okay, Joe. Here's the thing. In the U.S., there's like a real debt problem because theoretically everybody is equally rich, like the same. Because if you're making $200,000 a year, okay, you're spending like $200,000 a year, okay? And if you're making like $50,000 a year, you're like spending $50,000 a year. Like the average is not people like grabbing their money and trying to make more money. Like they just literally just stay like this and just get the new product, find the new wage cage, and then get the new products, wage cage. New products.
That just all sounds so stressful, bro. And it just comes with a stress-free life, okay? You just have to be stress-free. Realize this is infinity. And you have to live your life. There's a lot of questions that they don't want you to ask.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Joe. But going on, what do you think is the reason why people tend to not understand? Do you know what I mean by delayed gratification? Do you know what I mean by that? Like where you would, like, let's say, like, okay, like planting a tree, okay? You really love like fucking oranges, okay? And let's say you live in Florida too, okay, which easy to grow orange trees, okay? So you don't have to be like there and like getting all the shit. Okay, let's just say it fucking grows, okay? Point is, you put, instead of buying these oranges that are costing you money, you say, okay, I'm going to grow an orange tree and then I'm just going to get oranges, okay? That's delayed gratification. But you have to wait for the tree to grow and all this stuff. And people would just not, I'm just not going to do it. You know what I mean? So people don't understand delayed gratification. Why is that? And that goes into putting your money into things like, did you know that if you put $50,000 into the S&P 500 and just leave it like 10 years, 30 years, like it'll go up like insane amounts. Now, not for long.
What he's trying to say is
the idea is just putting your money into things to work instead of into a new laptop.
Paycheck is not the way.
Yeah. That's the thing. And people who are really rich live paycheck to paycheck because they up their living standards. They get a better apartment. They get a better car. And now they're in the same position they were 6 months ago when they were in 50,000, but they were living in a worse house with a worse car. But theoretically,
right,
they're equally poor. They're equally poor. They have no savings.
Put your money in the right places. Put your mind in the right place.
Yes, that's an important one.
I think we all need to breach that mental hold that they have on us, because it will just come with all this enlightenment.
I think
that
talking
could
about the mental hold
cause the crash.
Talking about the mental hold, bro. To break free from that, it's pretty simple, bro. And I think you know what the answer is. You just stop looking at social media. You just stop looking at the TV all day. You go out, you look into nature, you read a book, okay? Oh, you're interested in agriculture? You know, you could probably make a lot of money in agriculture. You learn about everything about agriculture. You really go deep into it and you find a new way to grow things more efficiently. Or you make your own farm and you save, you wage for like 6 years. You wage, and then you buy land and make your own farm, and then you can sustain for a little bit and try to expand. Like, that's what it is to be
the way that we're meant
focused,
to live,
bro. Yes, that's how we have to be, because we have to be striving, dude. That's what humans are. Yes. No, okay, Joe, you as a human, naturally, like in the wild, what were you doing? You were always striving for something, striving for getting the new stuff to build the village more insane, bro. Like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like if you're not striving for something, you're fucked. If you're just striving for the new iPhone, you're striving for fake things. And when you get the new iPhone and you look at your old iPhone,
short-term gratification. Now you're talking about short-term gratification.
Yes, and that's people choose.
You have to learn the delayed long-term.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And the reason why is because people are so stuck with social media and stuff. Like, here's the thing. I go into social media. It literally like makes my head hurt. Like, you go in and there's like no quality content, bro. I go down and I'm just like, dude, what is this, bro? It's literally just people going. And then you look at the likes, 25,000, 25 million, quadrillion, billion likes, dude. And 1 trillion comments, and everybody's like, oh my God, this is the best. This is art. What is happening, bro?
You realize how to allot your free time to
if you just stop doing that and you let people stop influencing your life, you just immediately realize that, oh my God, life is fun. And why wouldn't I just delay gratification? Because I'm already having fun. And in any state,
You
you start like saying
fearless.
you find a way to have fun.
It makes you fearless, depression free. I haven't felt any type of sadness. I just feel like I have no holds on me.
Literally, you actually, I don't know if you've seen, but there's been like a lot of issues with like teen girls, bro. Like with social media, it's like really affecting them. Like the thing is, like I grew up maybe my age, not so much, but like like little girls who are growing up right now, like what are they gonna do with social media? And like little boys too, bro. Like super early having social media, what is that gonna cause to their brains? Like how are they gonna develop? They're gonna develop like weird, I think, or
We were
hyper
born
social,
into
bro.
industrialization.
They're gonna grow up like hyper social or like a super hyper social brain, bro. Because since they're like three
So
years old, they're gonna be texting their friends on the
that's the thing.
baby WhatsApp. That's gonna be, dude. I'm gonna develop that app, baby WhatsApp, for the 2-year-olds to
Needs to
text
be
each
some
other.
extra increase in survival skills, that's for sure. And teaching, I mean, we can't even get into the school system, but it's just, you just realize that there's a lot of things that you should have been taught from an
Well,
earlier
money for the
age.
first thing. You should have been taught how to manage money in school.
Money,
That's a
survival
necessity.
skills, legal skills,
Legal
legal
skills.
knowledge,
Yeah,
Constitution, Bill
people.
of
Well,
Rights.
you learn the Constitution, but you don't. They don't put as much emphasis into. I think the way they do it is just weird. Like they don't make it fun, and people should really like. I think they should strike some patriotism into people as they do the rights thing, because like, dude, you should really know your rights. Like if you ever get in an issue, bro, like imagine like you ever get in like a bad situation, like somebody does something really bad and it looks like you did it. Like just imagine, like obviously this probably low chance of this happening to you, but just imagine that that does happen, where you're walking through at the wrong time in the wrong place, and somebody does some horrendous shit, like robs somebody or stabs somebody and runs away, throws a knife at you, okay, fills you with the blood. You catch the knife so it doesn't hit your eye. You you put your fingerprints all over it,
Just
and then
come
the
around the
cop
corner.
pulls up. What are you doing, bro? You gotta know your rights, bro. Because if you don't know your rights there, you're about to actually just end up your whole life in jail, or go 20 years until some judge goes out and says, "Oh my God, he was innocent." Just
Well, there's a thing. There's going to be a camera because there's a camera everywhere.
no, I
It's
know,
all
but
this
just hypothetically,
industrialization.
that's a reason. Just
Right.
imagine it's hypothetical. That's why you should know your rights, because if something were like that were to happen, and imagine there's no camera, okay, the only thing you have is like knowing what you should do in that situation. You know, like,
So what do you
and what
think
is your
about
what is
us?
guaranteed to me?
We got born into this industrialization as kind of like a cog in the system, and that just, it's not very fulfilling. And you come into more knowledge and consciousness and you realize that, and that's not a fulfilling destiny that I think anyone on this planet has. So you realize that there's more, and then you make the best of that.
Well, the thing is, there in this new era is weird because we have the thing is we have so much interconnectivity with so many things, and we have access like the way that the once okay, basically let's put it like this: once we stop worrying about when we're gonna eat, okay, we start the economy shifts from ways to survive efficiently to ways to live easier, okay, and we are entering
I was
like
gonna
those
say,
stages. Yeah, okay, but we're entering some stages where everything that comes out is to make life a little bit easier. So what ends up happening is people don't really have like the little joys of before. Like think about me, something that I do every morning. I don't have a machine where I put a pod for the coffee and just the machine does it for me. Because again, if you just cut these things out of your life, like no matter where you are in life, like you're not going to be happy if you just have everything done for you. Okay? Like there's nothing better than I grind up the coffee. I smell, oh my God, the smell, as soon as you grind it, smell comes up. One of my favorite parts of the coffee is that if I would just do it in the pod, that wouldn't exist. And I know that's a little thing, but add that up the whole day. That's 24 hours, bro. You're doing a bunch of shit and everything is done for you. So that's the problem. People don't strive for things. They don't say like, "Oh, now I have to cut my coffee and shit." You know, like
so
people
you don't
just
believe
look at
everything
social
that
media.
you
That's all they
hear.
do.
Exactly. You don't believe everything you hear on social media.
Well,
You
you shouldn't
build your
believe
own
anything.
skills.
You should believe you should focus on your fucking your own life, okay? And you should just not believe anything. You should just literally like what are you believing anybody for? Like all you should do is go forward. Just what am I gonna do? Okay,
What it
go,
makes
and
you
just
do,
keep
it
going,
just makes you focus
keep
on
going forward.
yourself.
Don't stop.
Self-improvement. You have a higher self-esteem, so you won't
You
be
gotta go to the
walking
gym.
around in a mask.
You gotta you hey. This is what you want to get awakened. You gotta start going to the gym and just okay. That's what you have to do. I swear to God, the lifting weight. Okay, let me put it like this.
And
In 2019, okay, before everything started happening, okay, I was fat. Okay, I was fat. I was 220 pounds. Okay, I my whole life I've gone to the gym and stuff, but like at that time I had gone through a breakup and all these different problems and things, and like I really like I was like so demoralized. I was beyond demoralized, bro. I was dying. So after that, I said, you know what? I have to come out of my body like a cocoon. I have to come out like a butterfly out of a cocoon and fly out. So I started going to the gym. I cut all the weight completely, all the weight, and got buff. And I realized that you can achieve anything because you see people do this and you don't believe it. You look at yourself in the mirror and you see you're fat, and then you look at somebody who's really buff and you say, but that's impossible. But then you do it and you realize it's not even that hard, and you're like, holy shit, dude, everything's achievable, like no cap.
exactly, bro. So here's what I think happened. They hit us with, obviously everyone knows, this recent situation, and it took people that may have been in a bad situation
Into
and made it
worse.
worse.
Dude, they just
And
inundated
the
in
other,
social media. Just here, dude, what
exactly.
happened? Dude, literally, okay, I can't even imagine, like, okay, Joe, when you were 5 years old, imagine going through this. Dude, you were your friends, like, people are, there's going to be like
I'm
like a
glad I'm not in school
social
right now.
anxiety problem, and nobody learned anything in homeschool, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? You just like, did you not see the South Park, the Eric Cartman thing, where he would he would say I'm lagging it, and he would put a picture, and then he would say sorry, I'm lagging, and he would just leave, like that. I can assure you, so many people did that. So
You mean
I
the
mean,
online school with
the
the
thing is,
webcam?
if you in that moment when this happened, if you did not have the mindset of growing, you're doomed because you would have been done into consume land, ordering food, ordering DoorDash, ordering pizza, consuming video games all day. Like, I love video games. I play video games like a lot. But if all you do is sit in your computer playing video games all day, eating pizza, and just sitting there looking at the computer all day, and you don't do anything, you don't work out, you don't do anything, it starts to destroy your brain. I've been there. I literally, dude. Okay, I'm gonna come out. Okay, like Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's called League of Legends Anonymous. I have to admit,
No.
I am addicted to League of Legends. 100%. I have a real life
Well, that's
addiction
okay.
to League
That's
of
okay,
Legends.
because you have your head in other places, and you need some free time too.
No, I know, but okay. Before, I've had my moments, but if you don't do stuff, you get stuck. You gotta do
Well, you've
stuff, man.
realized
Go
what
out.
you like to do, what you don't like to do, who you want to chill with, who you don't want to chill with, how you want to live life, and realize it's just infinity. So the situation could have taken people that were going down and made it worse, but then also certain people, and that's a small portion of the population. I want that to be a bigger, that's the point of this channel, is we just want that percent of the population to be the biggest percent and 100% of the
Yeah, because
population.
then we
It took
imagine how
some
fun that
people's
would be. Everybody's
situation
awake.
and made it worse, exactly. And then other people, it made their situation 10 times better. They got enlightened, they started to question and
Well,
just think
you
for
get all this
themselves.
time.
And
Well,
then,
think about it like this, Joe. There's two sides to the coin. Some people, this time came. You saw you had a bunch of time, and you said, "Okay, I'm gonna use all this time to improve." Okay, like, why would I just waste all this time, dude? This is like a whole year of just time, dude. So they said, "Oh my God, I've been wanting to learn French." You know what I mean? And just learn
exactly,
French, okay?
physical things.
That's like a huge thing. If you just do that, like learning one thing and achieving it and realizing you achieved it is like it breaks your brain. Like it breaks the matrix. You break out of the wage cage. You start saying, "Holy shit, I accomplished that. So can I accomplish that other thing?" And then you try it out and you start getting better and you're like, "Holy shit, dude, I can accomplish anything."
So it was a shift in everybody's lifestyle, and it was physical and mental. And so for some people, that shift was for the better, and for some people, it's for the worse. Because you could walk down the
Exactly,
street
because
in any
if you
city
use
right
social
now
media.
and look at people. I'm not a judgmental person, but I can call it how I see it. Okay, you can see that some people,
They just look
are
sad.
covering their face and they don't just look happy. I'm more happy than ever. Since I, woke up, I've never felt sad about literally anything. Okay, I'm not saying I was sad before and this cleansed me or something, but you just realize that there's so much more to life, and things like this, they're not going to take down the civilization. They need a whole lot more if they want to break us like that. But, being a cog in the system is just, it's not for
But
me. People
it
can
it
have a
doesn't
great life.
it doesn't matter what system. We have to thrive. We are the human race. We are like the strongest animal on the planet. We are top of the food chain. Like live up to it, dog. There's probably like ancestors behind you, like that are watching you and saying like, "This is the third day he hasn't showered and he's playing League."
But in our
You
defense,
know what I
we were
mean?
born
You
into
gotta
this
you gotta go out and
industrialization.
strive.
We just have to move back to Texas. That's- just, I mean, I kind of want to get an RV and just live like on the mobile.
Yo, wouldn't
Always
that be
mobile.
Joe? Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, I know this is our first video. Okay, but this will be historic if we do make it. If we reach what? Okay, if we reach enough money.
150 views on this first
No,
video.
no, 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 dude, no.
Yes.
Yeah, if we reach 150 views, we'll go on a road trip on an RV. Dude, are
Dude,
you kidding?
here's the
Where's the
thing.
money
We're
gonna come
having
from?
a good time. We're realizing
That's
that
consumed. No,
there's
Joe,
just
hold up.
endless
Joe,
possibilities,
Joe,
and we don't
wait,
want to consume
Joe,
the next
Joe,
download.
Joe,
But
wait, Joe.